Good evening, folks. This is Diamond from the Oppenheimer Ranch Project on a Saturday evening at 8:10 p.m. Mountain Time, September 30th, 2017. I want to talk about another volcano rumbling. This one is in Vanuatu in the South Pacific, where the entire island of 11,000 people have been evacuated. This is a picture of the island, which is called Ambae Island in Vanuatu. This particular island the entire island is a volcano. It's different than Agung in that this is a shield volcano. It's a low angle volcano, not a stratovolcano. And it has basaltic lava flows, similar to Hawaii, the Hawaiian arc system. This is an island arc system where two oceanic plates, which are both similar densities and basaltic, are mixing. And that results in basaltic lava, which is less viscous and flows better and less violent. However, if you go over to, the name of the volcano, the top of this, the whole thing's a volcano, and they call it Ambae, the island. And then there's lots of different names. If you come into the name here, it goes all over the place. But Manaro Voui is the name of the caldera here on the top, or Aoba. And you can find it on the volcano map as Aoba. The highest point is 4,000 feet. It has gigantic lakes on top. Interesting. So if this goes, there's be a lot of steam involved. When this goes, it is going to erupt. This is a very common erupting volcano. So I'm going to leave you the links here to Volcano Discovery about news and activities from Aoba or Ambae Volcano. Manaro Voui. It has so many names. The alert level was raised to 4. 5 is the worst. And it currently says that it is erupting. There are some webcams here you can check out. It last erupted just now in 2011 and 2005. The type of eruption, it says, is unspecified, but and there's some aerial photographs here. I'll leave you links to all this. So I'll get a USGS, the latest we have on here, just to check for any activity. This island is down here in Vanuatu. I'll give you a little geology lesson on Vanuatu. Let's just not get ahead of ourselves here. So here's New Caledonia. Here's Vanuatu. And the island of Ambae. Is right here. We just saw that. I just showed you a picture of it. So real quick, I can get the satellite on. There it is. There she blows. So if you want to take a look at it, that's where it's at. And if you want to keep a watch, it's right on the curve here on this part of the plate, where we have the Indian plate and the Pacific plate. And they actually call this the New Caledonian plate. So let's real quick get to that. The New Hebrides plate. So I'll leave you links to the New Hebrides plate. It's just the Pacific plate. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Here's the Pacific plate and the Australian plate. And they're both, in this context, oceanic plates in a subduction zone here. So off to the west of Vanuatu is a huge trench, just like the Java Trench over there that I showed you in the other video by Agung. And here's Ambae. The entire island is a volcano. There's 9 to 14 major volcanoes here, depending on what source you go to. And here's a geologic map I'll give you. Here's Ambae. It's quaternary arc volcano system. Here's another volcano down here with 2 calderas. Interesting geologic map here. And just keeping an eye on that area right at the curve here. So that'd be where we're looking for some seismic activity. And once again, someone was asking me what the connection is between these eruptions and the grand minimum. And I'll leave you the most recent paper because I covered this in another video and I left you tons of papers. This is the most recent where the muons and the cosmic ray flux actually causes a bubble chamber and these explosive eruptions. So once again, we've got Agung about to erupt, which is a violent stratovolcano, and now we have an entire island in Vanuatu on the Pacific Rim being evacuated, the entire island, from a shield volcano. And that's because if it starts erupting in a major way, everyone could be burned to death. So this is just an uptick on the ring of fire, which we predicted and which we expect going into the grand solar minimum, because there is a connection between high cosmic ray flux and activity as far as major earthquakes and volcanism, and that occurs here on plate boundaries. Guys, I hope you got something out of the video. If you have any questions, just ask me down in the comments box. If you haven't already, subscribe to the video down on the right here. And above all, be safe. Thanks for watching.